Hi guys, it's going to be a very tough video to do today. It's with deep regret I have to tell you that little Ginger died on Monday, the 10th of March 2025. Tina had taken her to be neutered. The neutering operation had gone successfully, but shortly after she had been neutered, little Ginger had a heart attack, and despite the best efforts of the vets, because she was still in the vet's office, she succumbed and died. The vets were able to keep her alive on a machine, and they called Tina, and Tina ran immediately there to see Ginger, and they demonstrated that every time that they took her off the machine, her heart stopped. So unfortunately the decision had to be made to stop the life support machine. It's a devastating blow for us. I'm sure that you know, given all the videos that Ginger appears in, that she was a particular favourite of mine, and given the life that she had and the adversity that she suffered in the first 5 months of her life, we tried everything to keep her whole and hearty and to get her through the worst of her medical conditions. But it transpired that she only had one functioning lung. They were doing x-rays on her and all sorts of things, and they could see that the lungs, neither of the lungs were inflating properly. It's something that maybe we perhaps overlooked. I'm certainly aware of seeing her playing with Fred, her brother, and seeing her becoming out of breath, but you don't think really anything of that. I'm always a little bit worried about females being neutered. It's a very invasive operation. On Monday as well, Tina took Nuri, the little boy, to be neutered, and he was running around beating everyone up in the evening, so it's dead easy for a boy, but for a girl it's not so easy. So in some ways I'm glad that I've actually voiced this now, because I didn't think I could say it about Ginger. Following hot on the heels of Mr. Chops, it's just devastating, absolutely devastating. Tina asked me not to do the video yet until she had informed everybody else who had an interest in the well-being of Ginger and all of the cats actually. But I don't really know what else to say. I become a little bit emotional when I look around. I'll show you now. There's someone missing, and it just feels like there's a void, because she was, you don't actually notice at the time, but she was always there. She was always playing around and waiting for something and angling for food and being naughty and being a little menace. And just recently she'd started to come into my bedroom at night and do crazy things like take my headset away and throw it all over the floor. She'll be really missed. It's very, very sad. On the screen you'll see the last photograph that I ever took of Ginger. This was taken on Friday the 7th of March 2025. Yeah, the 7th. It seems sometimes to me that we lurch from disaster to disaster and there's no quiescent state. But actually, that's not true, it's just how it feels. Things are ordinarily quite good, and we don't have too many disasters. In fact, we have far more triumphs than disasters. But at the outset of creating this channel, I did promise that we would be completely transparent and share triumphs and disasters in equal measure. And that's fully what I intend to do. No matter how hard it is or how painful it is. So guys, it's terrible what's happened to little Ginger, but she had a few months of very pleasant life. She was never hungry, she was never cold, she was never afraid. So yeah, that's how it is. Don't want to go on and draw this out. I just wanted everyone to know. Some of you know already. I've informed some of you directly before. But now everyone needs to know. So that's it, guys. R.I.P. little Ginger. You're going to be sadly missed, little queen. Bye.